We have one last witness tonight, and that would be Alex Owoladi. Is the mental council institutionally racist?
Absolutely, from top to bottom. Absolutely. Every procedure, every aspect of Lambeth Council is riddled with institutionalised racism, from the services to the way it treats its workers.
And you can see who's getting fat.
How has that institutional racism become entrenched in the management?
Well, I will start back. I started to work for Lambeth Council 11 years ago, and I chose to work for Lambeth Council. I was looking to work for Lambeth Council, so I thought it's my local community. I heard that Lambeth Council was a progressive council. I saw black faces when you went down to housing benefit offices, mate. I thought, well, I want to work here. And you heard about all the good things that Lambeth has done in this community. So I went to work for Lambeth Council 10 years ago. There was 18,000 workers. It was the biggest employer in this borough. There were services, and despite all the Louis Less type, there were services and facilities. I don't think it was enough spent, so I should have been more, but there was a real service compared to other authorities. Soon after I started working there suddenly was a massive cut wave where the council decided that it was going to reduce the workforce and the services dramatically and create a council where it was just managing contracts. And that's when racism started to really fester, because they had to really kind of authoritarian to force those cuts. They had to really, and I remember the first, Heather Abbas, people remember Heather Abbas? Yeah. Suddenly recruited these black people to stand up, and I remember, and I remember working with Hewitt, I remember she made a public statement saying that the problem with Lambeth and the workers is that they employed too many people in the 80s that couldn't read or write. And we know what that meant, because in the 80s was the first time black people started to be recruited to the council. And it was a complete racist slur, conscious slur, no mistake about that. I remember I confronted her in the hallway. That fused me, I wrote my own application for every black person in this council. But what it was about, and they used a black woman to do it, what it was about, it was to paint a racist stereotype and blame black people for the problems in Lambeth. And that's where I think
How is power concentrated in the council?
the power is concentrated at the top, and the blame is concentrated at the bottom. You know, it's so simple. All the people that make the decisions, the small clique, one of them sits at the back, by the way, a small clique right at the top, yeah? And they make all the decisions and all the edicts in a little room, and they pass the edicts down. And we're supposed to be dealing with it. And it's crazy. Some of the stuff is just crazy. It doesn't even make sense. But we're carrying out. And when a client and a member of the community writes big complaints about the lack of services, can you get a manager to explain it? You know, you can't. I work in homeless persons unit. And they would say, oh, we can't get temporary accommodation for this family. And the manager makes a decision. You have to run and spend half an hour chasing the manager to find out. And you say to the manager, you have to go and explain to this person why this person and the kids are going to be on the street tonight. And they say, no, you've got to explain it. That's against the rules. So the power in this council until today, until the last 3 or 4 months, until I was dismissed, and the power in this council was at the top and the blame at the bottom.
You've described a certain view that that the management has displayed toward the workers and then also towards the community. How has these two views, how have it hurt the relations between workers and the community?
What it's done is that the council has obviously reduced all the services to this community, and it's reduced the workers. So you've got a situation where our workload's doubled and they reduced the workers. When I first started working for the council for homelessness, right, there was 32 homeless assessment officers. There's now 12. Reduced it down to 12. We can't do the work. And what has happened is it's created a conflict between the community and the people requiring the services and the workers at the bottom are supposed to be delivering it. So you have real conflict, and it's really a conflict getting out where someone comes into our office who's just desperate for housing, which should be a fundamental human right to have a roof over your head. And the council becomes denying services. So they come there, they're all upset. You know, the homeless is not a nice thing to have. We're told to tell him no, because the criteria has just become impossible. They take it out on the person they see. The worker, like myself, faces this frustration day in and day out. And to a certain stage, when you feel you're powerless, you can't do anything to change, you start to put a wall up. And in fact, there's been situations where you feel hostile. It's created a hostility. Even for me, as someone who's community activist, I've got times where I've just shut down because I can't. You know, you're getting all this pressure, and there's nothing you can do. The managers are sitting up in their ivory towers, and they're not prepared to defend their poverty. So it's created a real conflict, and it's quite. The managers are quite happy about that, where the workers and the community are fighting each other around the services, and they can get away with carrying on.
And meantime, the deals are getting done.
Exactly.
As a black worker, what is it like dealing with management racism?
You know, you have to always, when you come into work, I mean, I think what you said is so important, your stomach tightens up. You know, you really tighten up, and you have to come into work, and you just feel you're constantly undermining your own dignity, your own worth. You can't question whether, you know, and the way it's designed is like, you know, you start questioning whether you're capable of doing the work. You know, it's questioning your own work. I'm in this for 11 years. You know, and I start to feel when the work is overloaded and you just don't understand, you have all these cases up and everyone's at front. We're told that we must, you know what the council wants us to do? Not can we house people, but we must answer our phones. That's it. So when your phones are ringing, you're told you must answer within 4 rings. You know, you've got all these cases, no work to do, and you just feel that you're no good all the time. It really is cuts, it affects your whole life. And I see brilliant, talented people who have really a lot to offer this community broken. That's right. So you have to make sure, and this council is trying to create a situation where the choice for black workers is to keep quiet and put up with it. Well, sorry, that's not going to happen anymore.
It was known to you before you ever got involved in Elaine Davies and Eugenie Small's disciplinary that this manager was racist. Was it generally known?
So it was generally known all over the social housing services. She was known as the racist. I mean, she right outside her section, you know, she persecuted black staff. People knew about it. And it was in situations where I know another worker, she actually physically pushed a black worker's face. You know what I mean? And, you know, it was well known. As to whether, you know, the comments she'd made, the way she would behave towards black staff, but she was, because nothing was done about it, people thought she was, you know, management gave her the green light, so she had the power to walk around, strut around the building like with the servants.
As a union steward and even as a citizen, do you have a right to express your opinion and campaign for justice in the workplace?
Not only have a right, we have a duty. We have a duty to speak out. And we have not only a duty to ourselves, but as a leader, as a workers' leader and a civil rights leader, I have a responsibility and a duty to speak out. Absolutely.
What do you say the harassment consisted of?
It said that I raised that she was racially discriminated against black staff in a disciplinary hearing in defense of Eugenie and Elaine. She said that I was threatening, that I was aggressive. Have you heard this before? That's how it sounds, doesn't it? Aggressive, threatening, that she heard that I said that she was racist, that, you know, and as a whole, I think that was the...
How do you view the struggle for your reinstatement? What's it about to you?
It's not about my job, really, from my job back, but it's more than that. It's the rights of every worker and of every member of this community to have a decent life, to be treated equally, to have the opportunities and resources that can give particularly our young people a future. This is what it's about people's right to speak the truth. Speak the truth, plain the truth. I've seen someone in my union that said this, that I'm abrasive, that I don't know how to negotiate. You know, I speak the truth. I speak the truth, and I will always speak the truth. And it's about the community's right to survive. This is a very Lambeth is a very decisive community in this country. What's going to happen in Lambeth will have an effect across the whole country. We need to know what responsibility we have in our hands in this community. If we can challenge this and come together, change the way that race relations in our community, change the way that authority and fight for the resources that are needed in this community, this will have an impact right across the country. And today, this public inquiry is the start of that. Because we've had calls from workers, workers and across London are watching what's going on in Lambeth. And we have a responsibility. I just think it's about our future, our rights and equality, and for good race relations, for real racial harmony. I think, this community is so proud, it's so rich. It's my home. I wouldn't live anywhere else. It's my home. There's the different nationalities, the different levels of communities. They paint things as black and white, but you go out there, people living together. But that can be such a stage of hope for people, not only in this country, but in the world, that people can come together. And this is what's at stake.
Do you see this as being connected with the Stephen Lawrence inquiry?
Absolutely. The Stephen Lawrence inquiry spoke the truth, painful truths. And if it wasn't for Dwayne, to be honest, if it wasn't for Dwayne, the survivors stood his ground, and the Lawrence family, you wouldn't have heard of that. But the Stephen Lawrence inquiry, absolutely. The Stephen Lawrence inquiry was forced to declare the truth about institutionalized racism in the police force. And I just say, I was going to those inquiries where I met Dwayne, but it was the people who turned up in the inquiry that demanded that everything come out in the public, that made the inquiry the impact it had, and gave people the strength. Now, we're going beyond that. This issue about racism in the workplace is what the Stephen Lawrence inquiry was to racism in the police force. But the difference is now is we're not relying on the High Court judge. We're the judges here. And so we're not only going to demand that the truth is out, but we can demand there's a real change, and that's the difference. And I think the situation is, if this was 6 months ago, then we can have that type of thing, all the wrong things. The question is, we're starting to change things around now. By having this public inquiry, we have a chance to put a stop to this. Because we're going to take the situation. They might want all these things in their heads and plans, but we are not going to allow them to happen. That's the change that's being facing now. With my dismissal, and what's happened after that, a line has been drawn. A line has been drawn. Sorry, you have stepped too far. We're taking back what is ours now, and that's what we're going to send a message from here today.